Am I the a-hole for refusing to get my son a PS5 for Christmas even though it was his number one gift? I, 40M, have a son, Ethan, who is 14 years old. He's a great kid, smart, hardworking, and generally responsible. He gets good grades, does his chores, and is respectful, for the most part. Like most teenage boys, he's really into video games. He's been talking about the PS5 nonstop for the past year, constantly bringing it up as the gift he wants for Christmas. He's even made a point of showing me all the cool features, games, and reasons why it's better than his old PS4. However, there's a major reason I'm hesitant about getting him one. It's not the price, I can afford it. It's not that I don't want him to have something he's really into. The issue is that I feel a PS5 is just too much for him right now. He spends way too much time on his gaming console already, and I'm worried about the impact it's having on his schoolwork and social life. We've had numerous conversations about his gaming habits. He'll get home from school, do his homework, but then he's glued to the screen for hours, playing online with friends. I've tried to set boundaries on screen time, but it's been a constant struggle. I'm genuinely concerned that if he gets the PS5 it'll only make things worse. It's already hard enough to get him to focus on anything other than gaming, and I'm worried a new, even better console will just make that worse. So, when he made it clear that the PS5 was his number one gift this year, I took a different route. Instead of just buying it for him like any good parent would do, I sat down with him and had a serious conversation. I told him that while I appreciated his enthusiasm for the PS5, I wasn't comfortable getting him one right now because I didn't think it would be in his best interest. I explained that I didn't want him to get more consumed by gaming, especially when it was starting to interfere with other important aspects of his life, like school and his relationships with family and friends. I told him I'd be happy to buy him something else, maybe a new game or something related to his other hobbies, but the PS5 wasn't something I could justify. He was devastated. He spent the next few days sulking, avoiding me, and acting like I had just betrayed him in the worst way possible. His mom, my ex-wife, thinks I'm being overly strict, and she's been giving me a hard time for ruining Christmas for Ethan. She says I should just let him enjoy his interests and let him have the PS5, especially since he's been asking for it for so long. She argues that if I don't get it for him, he'll feel rejected or unloved, and that could affect his relationship with me in the long run. My parents are on my side. They agree that I'm being a responsible parent and that the PS5 would just encourage Ethan's unhealthy gaming habits, but I still feel awful about it. It's his number one Christmas wish, and I'm worried he'll never forgive me. At the same time, I don't want to compromise on my principles. So, am I the a-hole for refusing to get my son a PS5 for Christmas, even though it's what he really wants? Am I being too harsh, or is it okay for me to stick to my guns here?